Hello, welcome back guys. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video as always. We are out here today on a beautiful fall day. It stopped raining for once. You guys can see all the leaves are really changing now. They're even starting to fall. I mean, fall off the tree, that is. But yeah, it's coming on quick. Winter is. So I wanted to get out today for a little hot tent camping trip. And I'm also trying to find an old Homestead. We don't have a lot of these like they do out west, but there are some. And yeah, I've always wanted to come see it, so I'm gonna try and find it. I got Wendell with me. He's got he's rocking his rec specs as always. And yeah, look at those beautiful fall colors. I'm hoping this is gonna be our trail. Just gonna shift the bike down into low. I'm gonna be putting along this trail for sure. I got all my camping gear and I don't want my beer to be all shook up. Man, there's some beautiful old trees in here. This looks like it could be it. Look at the old cedar shakes. Wow. The old stone foundation in it. And it's pretty cool here. You can see behind the cedar shakes there's birch bark. Just another water barrier. Definitely had some work done to it over the years. Alright guys, found it. Old Homestead, or I've been told it's a homestead, or it was a homestead. Anyways, it looks like a pretty cool camp. You got the metal roof, it's all rusted, the cedar shakes. Let's go check it out a little bit more. The old wood windows, surprisingly still in good shape, but cedar shakes. See the square-headed nail. That's definitely older than these rounded ones. So there's probably a patch here, but you guys can see the birch bark used in behind kind of as tar paper. Or I guess now it's Tyvek, but you can see the stone foundation here. All that done by hand. Then of course there's some that are bricks, so I don't know if it was up on stands or something before. Check out the front steps. Great big stones. 1856. 2021, so do your math. Wow, check that out. Little guest book there. Look how low the ceilings are. Got an old wood stove. It's crazy this stuff's all still here. It says Kitcheneer on the wood stove. Maybe some of you old timers would know. Some old cast iron pots there. Hey, window. An old record player way back there. Love old stuff. Check out the picture. Right on. A couple old shells. Rifle shells. Check out that wood stove though. That is nice. The old pans and stuff. Don't want to go too far because they said the floor is not super safe, but old record player back there. Alright, just found this note here, a little bit of history. So it's called the Last New Ireland Pioneer House. This house was built about 1856 to 1858 by John Moore, who had immigrated from Ireland in 1846 with his wife Sarah and their brother Henry. In 1862, both John and Henry are recorded as James Brookfield. John Moore died in 1894. Rest in peace, John. This is like the living area. Another wood stove here. Cool old stove. And the fireplace. Definitely some signs of, I would probably think, rodents. Check out the old record player. How neat is that? And then over there, there's some things. I'm not going to walk too much on the floor because it says it's not that safe. I'm walking on this big plank here. But, yeah. Big thank you to the Keevers who don't have this place locked up. And you see the old beams. Look at the size of the pieces of the planks of wood. They were built different back then. So I just signed a little note there saying thank you and how beautiful this cabin is. See the bedrooms, old mattresses. Here, Wendell, come on, boy, get out of there. Yeah, how cool is that? Record F&M Co. Moncton, New Brunswick. That's built. How neat is that? Huh. I'm gonna take a few pictures and then we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, boy. All right, guys. So that's it for the old homestead. Pretty cool. I was lucky enough to go inside, even though I didn't follow the rules and read the sign. But sign everywhere, a sign, right? Anyways, big thank you to the Keevers who have this spot and don't have it super locked up. So there is the last look at the old homestead. 1856 to 1858 they built it. He picked a beautiful spot. You can see there's like a bunch of apple trees here. I'm sure they probably, we do have wild apple trees, but probably planted them. If this was mine, I'd be fixing her up for sure. I wouldn't want this thing to get claimed back to the forest. Things I do for a shot. Alright guys, we are heading on back towards where we're gonna camp. And yeah, just gotta run back down to where I parked my truck, grab my tent. I didn't want to bring it with me if I didn't have to, so I figured I'd leave it at the truck and go down and pick it up after. It's not too far, so that's good. Hopefully you guys like that video of the homestead. It was pretty cool. I love history, so stuff like that is right up my alley. So yeah, I should give a thank you to Canadian Overlander. He's the guy who told me about this camp spot, and he told me he doesn't want me telling people where it is, so I'm gonna keep it quiet. If people end up finding it, they find it, but I won't be giving away my location. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys at camp. Alright guys, so this is the spot. I was here once before on my Africa a while ago, maybe last year, but I didn't camp, just stopped by to see if I could find it, found it, and said, hey, that'd be a good spot to camp. So yeah, next to this beauty brook, there's an old road over there where I'm guessing they used to do some logging, some nice rock formations here. Pretty cool. But people come here and camp all the time. There's actually not very much trash here. I just found one can and a cigarette pack, so kind of nice. But anyways, we got to get everything set up. Alright guys, we got the tent set up here. This tent was sent to me by Pomoly. They sent me a few tents now and one for my giveaway too, so stay tuned for that video. This is part of their Fort series, and I'll put links in the description if you guys are looking for any of this gear. Alright, so this here is my stove. Pomoly sent me this stove too, just to give you guys a warning. I think it's part of their... Maybe they have so many types of stoves, so you guys should just check out their website and see which one works best for you. But I think this one's part of their like Traveler series or T-Brick or something like that. There's a bunch, but I'll go online, find it, and I'll put it down here in the corner. Comes with this nice carry bag. Pair of gloves. I bought these carabiners just to tie out the chimney if you need to in the wind, so those don't come with it, but that goes in line with the stovepipe. Got the stovepipe and the spark arrestor. This is one of the stovepipes that, you know, rolls up, so it'll be my first time setting this up. And then here's the stove. Beautiful, nice and compact. Really looking forward to this. Get the glass side here. Alright, so that's it. The legs just fold out underneath. I will say, make sure the sides are in the right way or the top will not fit on. Yeah, it's a beautiful stove. All titanium. Really light. Best part is that it folds up. So, that's the easy part. Now we have to do the pipe. And Pomoly has a nice video on YouTube to show you how to do this, so definitely go check out that video. I'll link it in the description. You want to roll it up the opposite way that it came rolled. The next step was to start at this corner. Start coiling it away from you. I gotta get a fire going here to get some coal so I can cook up some wings, because we're doing the hot wing challenge tonight no matter what. So I collected up some sticks, cut them up into kindling. This piece was left here. Just split up some other stuff. There's no birch bark right here that I can see. So I used the newspaper that I had in my four-wheeler. Sit. Good boy. Okay, get it. Good boy. Alright guys. Well, I got the stove thing put together. I'm not 100% sure if it's right. We're gonna see. I'm still gonna burn it and do its first burn. I got it open there now. But yeah, so far it's a really nice stove. I won't lie to you guys, I had quite a bit of trouble rolling that stovepipe up to get it so that it felt sturdy and all that stuff. So I see other people like my buddy old Josh Gammon. Maybe he's smarter than me, I don't know. I doubt it, he drives a Polaris. But he was able to get his and it looked pretty sturdy. I know he had some guidelines out, so I'm gonna go home when I get service. I'm gonna watch a bunch of videos and practice with that. Got everything situated, all of my gear is organized. The fires are going. The Pomoly stove is going good, burning off the oils, and this here is by Greystone Brewing Company. It's called Single Track. It's got the picture of the railway tracks. Anyone that knows me knows that I work with the railway company. And this is a Fredericton, New Brunswick beer. Greystone, I like their other ones, so this is my first time trying this one. Yep. Every beer they make, it's super good. You guys should try that out, Greystone. It's got a little bit of Lowry seasoning. Gonna have another one here. I got my Ruckus IPA. I like this stuff. It's a good Long Bay Brewing Company. Rothsay, New Brunswick. Ah, good beer. Waiting on these wings and we'll get the challenge started. The wings are pretty much done. We're going to start. Just want to give a big thank you to Maritime Madness. They're out of PEI, which is a neighboring province to me. They make some nice hot sauces, and it's actually funny how it came along. Is he had a ride command question, I sent him back an answer, and then he said, hey, I own this, I'd love to send you a few sauces, and he sent me this nice shirt. Got the little hot pepper on it. Anyways, we're going to start off here with a burn rate number 4. Unfortunately, I have nothing lower than a 4, so we're going to start at 4. There's going to be a couple of these. Maritime Madness East Coast Hot Sauce. Wing and Caesar. So this one has a little bit of a Caesar flavor to it. Wow, that one's a nice flavor. Alright, so I'm supposed to be asking answering some questions from you guys. A popular one I usually get is what size tires do you have? So my tires are Bighorn 1.0s, and they are 26 inch, which is the stock size. I have 9 inches wide in the front and 12 inches wide in the back. So 26 by 9 by 12 and 26 by 12 by 12 in the back. It's a good sauce right there. Alright, wing number 2. First one was really good. I like that one. This one is Maritime Madness's Wicked Buffalo hot sauce. Buffalo is generally one of my favorites. Alright, wing number 2. Second question I have, what do I do for a living? I have electronics background for school. I work with the railway here in Eastern Canada, which is CN Rail, in the Signals and Communication Department. We deal with all the electrical electronics for crossings and all that stuff with the trains. Woo! It's a really good job. I like doing it, and I'm in the woods a lot, so. Alright, that's wing number 2. Wing number 3. We have Maritime Madness's Pirates Brew. Pirates Brew. This one here is a burn rate number 6, so we're jumping up. Chipotle and garlic. This put a good amount of sauce on there. The next question is, what kind of dog is Wendell? Woo! You feel it jump up. So Wendell is a Parsons Russell Terrier. In the same family as the Jack Russell. They have a little bit longer legs and a more square snout. That's why I wanted him more than a Jack, is because he had longer legs and we get snow here. Whew, man, that's hot. But a good kind of hot. We're in my level here. I like this type of hot. Now on to the next one. Wing number 4. This one here is a little different. Burn rate 6, the same as the last one. But this one is Mustard Pickle Secret Weapon hot sauce. Everyone knows I like mustard, so let's hope that this doesn't burn the guts out of me. Alright, so my next question here is from my buddy Scotian. Great guy. He's from Nova Scotia, but he just couldn't make it in Nova Scotia, so he had to go west. I think he's in Saskatchewan or some, like, you know, Save a Child, Big Brother, Big Sister thing. Somebody's taking care of him out there in Saskatchewan. But he asked me, why are you such a prick? Whew. This reminds me of a spicy version of going to my nanny's house. She was from Newfoundland. I actually really like this one. Back to the question, why are you such a prick? I didn't really realize I was one. But I've been called worse. This one has a burn rate of 8, so I was at 6 for the last 2. This one jumps up to an 8. This one is called Maritime Madness Smoking Sou'wester. I don't know if most Maritimers should know this, but if you're not from the Maritimes or you don't live on the coast, a sou'wester is them big yellow fishing hats, and this one is habanero and garlic. The next question comes from my buddy Ray outside. He asked me, what was your best camping trip and why? Oh my god. Yeah. This one jumps up. I'm gonna add a little more just so you guys don't think I'm cheating here. My favorite camping trip so far would be the last one I went to, Martin Head, with my brother and my father. That's my favorite just because it's my first time I've gone with them. It was absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't ask for better weather. So yeah. Woo! Alright boys. 4 or 5, I think we're 5 wings in. I'm going to crack the water here. It's hot. On to the next wing. Tongues on fire. This one is called Jerk From Away. The question I have is from Vero, who is my wife's friend. She asked a couple. She asked, what's your favorite thing to cook on the trail? And what's been your favorite trail / camping spot so far? Oh man. Oh my god. Getting hot now. Favorite thing to cook is probably steak. I cook that the most. Can't go wrong with steak. But really like that deep dish pizza I did. These wings are really good. My favorite trail and camping spot. Favorite camping spot is Martin Head, out on the island. And the favorite, my favorite trail, I don't know if I have a favorite one, but I know the High Tide Trail to Martin Head is really nice. So I guess I'll pick that one. Holy crap, this is hot. Apologize to anybody in Hillsboro. If you hear howling tonight, it ain't the coyotes. It's gonna be me. Maritime Madness Moonshine Habanero Hot Sauce. The question was, have I ever had an encounter with a bear or other big predator? And how do I keep, what do I do with my scraps to ensure that I don't have predators come by? Too hot. I've never had an encounter with a bear or any other predator at my campsite. I've seen them in the woods. I got Wendell here to scare them away. What I do with the scraps is I'll usually either burn them or I'll walk them way down the trail somewhere and just throw them into the woods. Alright, on to the next one. Maritime Madness Giver Sauce. Ghost Pepper. Woo! My god. What a bad idea. Next one, question comes from Brad Cormier. Is a hot dog a sandwich? So hot. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Heck no. Sandwich is a sandwich. Hot dog is a hot dog. Whew. Golly. That is hot. Ghost pepper. Oh my god. Second last one. I still have more on the grill, but I'm not putting any hot sauce on them babies. This one's called the Ultimate Giver. Burn rate 12. Jumped up 2. Oh. Whew. Wish me luck. From Miles Wood. First question. As a new ATV owner in New Brunswick, what were your top 5 sites to see in your province on your ATV? Oh my god. Well, there's some pretty cool spots in New Brunswick. Cars knows Martin Head, Holy Mountain, it's all in Sussex. Big Bald Mountain, I've never been there, but it looks cool. That's all I can think of right now. God, that's hot. Oh, I don't feel good. Whew. Alright guys, last wing. Frig, that's hot. It'll ruin your supper. This is what this one's called. Alright guys, thanks for coming along for this portion of the video. Hope you guys like it. Oh my god. Woo! Too hot. I hit you right away. Our hottest sauce ever. Thank you Maritime Hot Sauce for sponsoring this. We really appreciate it. Gonna take me a little while to recover. Oh, it hit me right in the throat. Alright, just inside the tent here now. My mouth is finally cooled down. Hopefully you guys like that little segment there. It was a lot of fun. Actually, a lot of those sauces are very, very good. I mentioned earlier that OLight sponsored my headlamp. You guys see me using earlier. It's really nice. It's nice and small. It's got the rechargeable battery on the back. They also sent me this, and you can It's on high right now, but you can change red, green, all these fancy colors if you want to have a little dance party here. But yeah, great little light for the tent, and rechargeable also. Anyways, Wendell and I are just hanging out, and catch up with you in a bit. Seeing what pictures I took tonight, then I ended up keep going, and next thing you know, I'm looking at the kid again. So pretty wild how much you love your kid. Everyone tells you when you have kids you don't know any love like your kid, but it's different for sure. Any parents out there will know what I'm talking about. Not sure if I'll have another beer or not. Might just hang out. Maybe we'll have one more beer. Good morning, guys. It is a little after 6 o'clock in the morning. Slept pretty good last night. I let the fire go around 12:30, and we were pretty warm. Wendell was in the covers, and pretty much all night there. Around probably I'd say 5 something, I started getting like cold on my feet, so I started thinking about getting up. So I got up, got the fire going, and yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast and obviously some coffee on the go. I got my little OLight here for some light in the camp, and it's been great. I really like that. I'm gonna bring that on all my trips. Loving this stove too. I just have to get the hang of rolling the pipe up, but other than that, it's super nice. And yeah, so we're gonna get up, get going, and get some breakfast on, and catch up with you guys in a bit. Just gonna get some coffee on the go. The kettle's boiled there. And I want to give a big thank you to ATV Costa Rica, him and his wife. They sent me, me and a few other ATV YouTubers some nice coffee all the way from Costa Rica. I don't know how to say any of this, but Peos Terrain Volcano Terrain. I'm not sure exactly what it all means, but I tried it at home. It's a really good coffee, so thought I'd bring it here with me on the road. Alright, everybody's favorite time in my videos to see if I'm going to burn my face on my coffee. That's tasty coffee. Thank you so much. just wanted to give you guys a view of what I'm seeing right now. Doesn't get much prettier than this. Those are PEI potatoes. Bud the Spud. I'm sure a bunch of PEI people will understand what I'm talking about. Just heating everything back up here. The potatoes are all done. Heating up the meat again and frying my egg. And then we'll be able to have some breakfast. So I'm pretty hungry. Got everything done there. That is a breakfast fit for a king. Hopefully everybody can see it. I don't want to dump it out. Sausages, bacon. I just gave Wendell his bacon, but it wasn't on camera, so. Here, Wendell. Come. 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 Good boy. Extra little piece for you, buddy. These sausages are from Rinzler's Meat Market. They make really good in Moncton. Make really good breakfast sausages. Potatoes came out really good. I added a little bit of Lowry's seasoning salt to them. Bacon. Alright guys. Hopefully you don't mind, but I'm going to eat this breakfast. Enjoy it here. Always tastes better in the woods. I always say that, and it's so true. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done. Just finished breakfast. Had a hard time finishing it. It was a little bit too much, but Wendell got a little bit extra. Anyways, I got some, got the fire cracking here. Burn up the rest of my wood, and I'm heating up some water so I can do my dishes. And then we're gonna start packing up, and we're gonna get out of here. So yeah, catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so a big shout out and thank you to Pomoly for sending me this stove, and they actually sent me one other one along with some tents and stuff to try out, one of them being the one I'm just used. But the glass is nice and dirty, so I'll give this a nice cleaning when I get home. You guys can see the titanium is nice, turning a nice purple color. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing packed up, and we're gonna be hitting the trail here soon. Yeah. Big shout out and a thank you to Pomoly for that stove, and of course their fort style tent. I like it. It was good for sure. They gave me a couple other tents and a tent for my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, which I got to get that video made for you guys. But yeah, it's a really nice tent, and it's canvas. It came with the stove jack. Has a nice like sheet that goes all around the skirt, I would call it, that goes all the way around, so you can pack snow against that. Yeah, not a bad camping spot, is it? The squirrels are over there running around, and he managed to cross the brook. He's trying to find that squirrel. Steep hill there too. It's like an old billy goat going. Everything's packed up. Leave no trace. Don't worry, I'm gonna take Wendell. If you're ever camping at spots like this, it's good to either leave it as good as when you got there or better. Generally, you try to do better. So in this case, there was an old like fly off a tent tied to a tree. I took it down and bundled it up and put it over there. If it's someone that watches my videos, unless this is your land, it's never a good idea to leave a tarp tied up to the trees, because they're obviously going to grow and the line grows into the tree. It just looks like trash. So I picked that up. I left some wood. There was this old horseshoe. So hang that up maybe. I know there used to be a road that crosses over there, and yeah, it looks like old logging or something used to be done here. It's a pretty cool area, some really big trees on this hill too. But yeah, everything's packed up, had a great trip. Thank you so much to Pomoly for sending me the tent and the stove. That was awesome. Thank you to Maritime Madness Hot Sauce. They sent me the shirt and all the sauces so I could do the wing challenge. Even though once I get up past about heat rating of 8, it's not for me. Even 8 was hot, but I went up and I tried them all and I answered the questions you guys asked, so that's good. And yeah, we're just about to hit the road. The bike's all packed up, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys like the video, make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It really helps out my channel. Leave me a comment if you liked the video. Leave me a comment if you didn't like the video. Let me know what you didn't like, what you want to see more or less of. And hit that thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.